Hello my gorgeous loves out there and welcome. In today's video, I want to test out some new and hyped makeup and create a look with these products because I got a lot of things in the mail that I've been wanting to play with. I have a new eyeshadow palette that I want to test out, some highlighters, some powder, some liners, and some blush. So I'm going to use them all together, create a look with you guys today. But before we get into this video, if you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Bree and I am just a crazy lover of all things beauty. And I like to post a lot of fun, colorful makeup content. I like to do a lot of indie makeup. So if that's what you're into, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. But with that being said, let's get into this video. All right, to my little pumpkins. Are you guys excited? It's almost fall. I still haven't decorated yet, but it feels weird to decorate for fall when it's like 90 degrees still outside, but I'll get there. I'll get there. Let me get some coffee though. Because I need to wake up. Anyway, so I have some things that have come in the mail that I've been wanting to play with, and I feel like I have a good amount of products to test out all together in one video. So I did pick up some of the ColourPop liners. They're graphic liners. I have 4 different shades. I'll show you up close. And I have like all these beautiful like pastel liners, purple, mint, this is an orange, and like a light blue, even though the stickers look darker than what's in the actual component. But I want to use this alongside with the palette that I want to use today, which is the Glaminatrix Nearly Natural palette. This is so beautiful. It's like the most glamorous, neutral, like nudie palette you'll ever see. But here's what the outer packaging looks like, and then the shades. This big mirror, but gosh, look at that. And I'm not a person who really gravitates to nudes, but I like this because it's kind of a nudie palette with a twist because it has some olive shades, some like deeper mauves, some really cool tone smoky shades. And if I'm going to use nudes, I usually go to the cool tone ones. So I think this is pretty. And then I also did pick up this beautiful highlighter palette from Blend Bunny Cosmetics. This is the Noctilucent. I think that's how you say the name. It has this beautiful iridescent packaging, and look at these. These are all like shifty highlighters. Oh, these are so pretty. I want to use this more colored one up here as like a blush topper. It's so beautiful. But I'm going to use these highlighters. I'm thinking maybe I'll do like a reel on Instagram where I put all the different highlighters, like do face swatches. That'd be kind of cool. I would love to see the shifts in those. I also do have the new powder from Uma Beauty. This was on the 21 Days of Beauty with Ulta. Got it for half off, and it's fairly new. I think it came out, a couple months ago. And I've been wanting to try this one forever. I got the shade Honey. It has the coolest component, so we're going to use that. And then I do also have a cream blush that I want to use. This is from Keys So Care. This is their sheer cheek tint. I've tried this before, but I've never used it on camera. But I have this like beautiful like berry shade in it. Like, look at that. It's going to go so well with the look that I have in mind today. So we're going to use that as well. And I think that's all that I'm going to try out. So I think I should get a little closer, create a look, see what I can come up with, and then I'll give you guys like my first impressions and thoughts on these products at the end of the video. So I did do my like base already, my foundation, concealer, and all that because I didn't have anything new, but I did use the Lancome Tint Idol Ultra Wear Foundation and a 330 and Abyss. I also used the ABH concealer in number 9. This is the Magic Touch concealer. It's really pretty. I also did use the Touch In So No Problem Primer. It's in my project pan. I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job at using this up. So that is what's on my face in case you're wondering, but I will make sure to link all the makeup below in the description. So let's start off with the cream blush, which I have used before from Keys So Care. The shade is called Sensual that I have. That is so sexy. It's a berry shade. It looks really pretty. These are more on the sheer side. They're a more buildable formula. You can also use these like on your lips. They're called the Sheer Flush Cheek Tint, and they're definitely like a flush of color to the cheeks. But I'm going to use this Keys So Care brush that I got with it. This both came in one of the Trend Mood boxes. That's how I ended up acquiring this. And I'm excited to use it on camera with you guys because I actually do like it. I like that it's more like a sheer kind of color, you know, like a balmy sheer blush. Because if I just want a wash of color, I can do that. But you can build this up to get it more, you know, intense, which I'll show you guys, even though I shouldn't because I tend to create clown cheeks. But look how intense you can get it. Or you can do this. I'll show you guys like the difference. Or you can do something like this where you just shear it out and you have like a wash of color. You see the difference? But I need to shear this one out so I don't look crazy with having one super intense cheek and one like wash of color. But that's what I get because I wanted to like show you guys what you can do with this product. I actually think it's really nice. So I think I got both cheeks to match, hopefully. But I do also like that this product does dry down. It doesn't completely go matte, but it doesn't stay tacky either. It's like slight tack. Very, very minimum. So I can work with that. So I do need to powder my face and then put on bronzer. So we're going to go into the Uma Trippin' Smooth Powder in Honey, which I hope this is not too dark for me. They had a light shade, but it was sold out by the time I got to the website to order anything. But let me open it up. So the cool thing about this is the packaging. It has like this well in the center. So the powder comes from underneath when you twist the bottom. Like this part like that. It says twist and then more and more product comes out. The only thing is you can't get the product to go back. At least I don't know how to figure that out. But I do feel like the shade is kind of warm. So hopefully it doesn't end up making my under eyes look darker, which is what I'm worried about. If it is too dark and I find that out, I'll probably just use that to set the rest of my face instead of using it on my eyes, what we shall see. So I'm gonna put it in this cap here, and this is what it looks like in here, and let's feel it. Ooh, yeah, it feels so silky and buttery and soft. Ooh, I feel like it's gonna make my face feel really good. So let's see what it does to my under eyes. Wish me luck. This doesn't darken. I have more like rosy, pinky undertones, and this powder is kind of more goldeny, like with warm undertones. But I just really wanted to try the powder, so I was like, you know what, I'll just get the other shade, test it out. If I really like it, I can always end up getting the light shade. Maybe they'll do like a Black Friday sale. I don't know, I usually like to brighten my under eyes. I do feel like this will end up making my concealer under the eyes look a little darker. So I don't know if I'll use this under the eyes, but for the rest of my face, it works just fine. It blends like right in. But usually I tend to go in with a lighter concealer under my eyes. So I think it is gonna end up making it darker. But it does feel really nice and it's setting my face beautifully. I think this will help when I have like a foundation that is too light for me to add a little bit more color, you know, a little bit more warmth to the face. But let's feel my face. Oh, it feels like a baby's skin. Oh, that feels so good. I love how finely milled this is. I'm going to bronze my face really quickly. I'll do that off camera since I don't have a new bronzer, but I'm going to go in with the Glow Wish bronzer in Tan Light. So I'll do that quickly. Now I'm looking nice and bronzed up. I got some life to my face. I did go back into the blush and put some on my nose because I love a little blushy nose moment. I can't believe I forgot to do that in the beginning. So now let's get into the highlighter palette, which I'm so excited for. I'm really into like duochrome and multi-chrome and shifty highlighters. And this looks so beautiful. If you could only see it like in person, they're gorgeous. I had to show you up close, but I do want to try Dreamlike right here as a blush topper, which this one has maybe like a orangey goldy shift. So based on the way the highlighters feel, I think a dense brush will be the best to apply these. So I'm going to take this ColourPop brush that I got so long ago. I don't even know what it's called, but I'm going to take Dreamlike on the brush right here, and I'm going to just see how that does on the cheeks, like over that blush. Ooh, that is pretty. It leaves like really fine little sparkles all over the cheeks. It doesn't really have like a pigmented base because I guess, you know, it's supposed to be more like a highlighter. Now I want to use one of these like to put right on the tippy tops of my cheekbones. And I think maybe Phenomena, because this one, like you can see it has like a violety shift. I think it will mesh well with the Dreamlight shade. So I'm going to clean this off and I'm going to just dip in there. See if I can pick it up. And then I'm going to put it like right there up here. Is it showing up? Let me try again. Yeah, right there. Ooh, 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 ooh. My face looks so glowy right now. I want to see what it would do if I put my finger. Oh yeah. Yeah, this looks so pretty. Definitely made my tops of my cheekbones look even brighter. I look like a freaking fairy goddess here. Well, at least I think so. Now let's get into the palette. I think that's the next place to go. So I need to prime my eyes. I'm going to use the Give Me Glow Primer and Parchment. I haven't used this in a while, so I'm bringing it back out. They have a bunch of different shades in this, so I love that. They even have like a black one and a white one. You know, if you want to use like a dark base or a really light base for shadows. But I'm just going to blend that out really quickly. So now let's get into the Glaminatrix Nearly Natural palette. I almost forgot the name. And I want to do something with the more mauve-y shades, but on like the smoky side, because that's what I like. So the first shade I want to use is Naturally, which I think this is maybe like a deep berry burgundy shade. I'm going to take this short flat brush. I think this is from Vintage Cosmetics. And I'm going to create a shape out here. I did a look like this on my Instagram not too long ago with the Nomad palette. And I really like the shape that it created on my eye. So I'm going to try that again. You know, you have to keep trying to perfect that technique. And so I'm just starting off creating like a wing kind of situation with that eyeshadow. And then I'm gonna like fill it in. But I'm just like keeping my eyes open and like doing it where like my eye naturally creases at. So I think I got the shapes to match on each side. Now this eye likes to do its own thing. She's independent, okay? But she's doing pretty good today, matching up with the other eye. And I did bring the shadow in a little further on the under eye part. But I am going to take some of Untouched, and I'm going to use that in the inner portion on the lower part. I think the rest of the stuff I'm going to use on the up here, like on my rest of my lid, is going to be shimmers. But I wanted to bring in like just a lighter shade in the inner portion. I don't want to get too smoky up in the front of my lower lash line. So now I want to get into shimmers on the lids. So I'm going to go into the shade called Strip Back, this taupey silvery gray shade, which almost looks like there's a purple tone to it. But I'm going to use this Rougher 28 brush, and it picks up quite well on the brush, but I am going to wet it. I don't think I'm going to use any kind of like glitter primer or anything today. I think wetting it shall be enough. Their metallics tend to be just so creamy and easy to use, but I'm going to put that right here. And Glaminatrix also has amazing mattes. If you can see, they're nice and pigmented, and they just go on the eyes so well. So I'm just going to concentrate that kind of closest to the deep matte that we have in this outer corner. I'm not going to take it all the way in because I'm going to use a different shade in the front. But that's a beautiful, beautiful like taupey silver. It's not one of those like, you know, metallic silvers that are just so bright. They look like metal. It's definitely toned down, and I feel like there's something purple to it, like a lavender-esque-ness to it. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I am seeing it. I feel like if this was paired with like a true purple matte, it would pull even more purpley silver. Okay, so I'm gonna go back into the Naturally shade that's on the outer corner, and I'm gonna go over the edge of that metallic. I'm gonna go over here just to get them to fuse better together. And now I'm going to take the Rougher 28 brush again. I'm going to clean it off. And I want to use the shade called Nearly Natural. It's like rosy metallic. It looks super sparkly. Also picks up really well on the brush, but I'm going to wet it because this one looks like it would have a little bit of shimmer fallout because it's a little bit more flaky. And I'm going to use that in the inner portion. Oh yeah, that is so sparkly. It has like little silver specks all throughout it. Oh man, this is pretty. I'm so happy I went this route because I really wanted to use the green shades in here because that's what I usually gravitate to, but you know what? I'm trying to not always go to the greens, and this is looking stunning. Very smoky and like mauve and berry and cool toned. What a beautiful combination. That is so pretty. So now I want to go into this Naked Eye shade right here. It's kind of like a champagne sparkly metallic, and I'm going to use that as my inner corner highlight. I'm going to spray it with just water. There's just water in that bottle, and I'm going to put it right here. Look how bright that is. And I'm going to kind of mesh it into the inner portion here. Bring it up a little bit, bring it down a little bit too. Ooh, that's pretty. And there we go. There is the makeup. And I'm happy. I'm happy with the shape and everything. So now let's get into some of the liners. So I'm going to use, I think, the purpley one. I'm obsessed. And it's a lavender shade, like a pinky lavender though. I think this will work. So I want to do a line under here. Let's see how this applicator is. Oh, okay, that was really easy to do. These are more pastels, so I don't know how bright they'll really show up because they're not like neons, but that adds something. That definitely adds something. And maybe I'll go in, no, I'll just do an arch here, like how I did. There, look, that I did. It's just like right above the shimmer. Ooh, I don't know if you guys even see what I'm doing, but this is so pretty. Like a pinky, purpley lavender. I'm just doing that. I'm literally just putting it right on the edge of the shimmer. I think that looks good, right? Where's that? Yeah, I think that's good. This is actually quite easy to use. So I'm going to do my other eye off camera. Then I'm going to finish up the eye look. Like I'm going to put on mascara, figure out something for my lips and all that. And then I'll be back to show you guys the finished look. All right, my loves, I am back. And here is the completed look. What do you guys think? I did add some pearls. I could not help myself. I just wanted to make it look even more like glamorous. And I just thought the addition with the 2 pearls here, a little pearl in there, was so cool and fun. They're just so easy to put on. And I love that I was able to get this to be more sultry, a little sexy, more my vibe. So if I'm using a more nudie palette, I usually go more dramatic and bold and like cool tone because that is just what I love. And I just love the combo, the shape. I thought the liners were really easy to use. The like, you know, mauve-y, purpley plummy shades look so good all together. I'm really happy with this. So what I did off camera was I went in with the Lethal lipstick in Virtue, which is a deep mauve-y plummy shade. I probably didn't describe that right, but it matches so well with the eye look. And then for my waterline, I went in with the Lethal Cosmetics liner in Fidelity. It's a purple. I just thought it matched really well too with the look. Also tight lined with the Trestique liner, just a black liner. I used that up here, and then I went in with the Beauty For Real High Def Mascara. It is so good at making my lashes look long and dramatic. And that's all I did. I've been skipping lashes lately. I just haven't been in the mood to do all of that. But that is how I finished off this look. Ooh, I am feeling this so much. I feel so fall and so sexy. A little dark, a little vampy. But anyways, let me zoom you guys out so I can just give you guys like my thoughts on the products that I tried and wrap up this video. All right, my loves, I had so much fun playing with these products. They were all so good. There was not a single dud in this video today. I love everything. I love my look. I love how I feel right now. Glam, sexy, what more could I ask for? But the palette from Glaminatrix is beautiful. It's pigmented. The mattes are gorgeous. I love the mix of colors with the pops of green and cool tones in here. I think this is just a perfect like nudie glam palette that will work perfect for the fall time too. So you can do like more smoky looks. So I'm a big fan, but I really love Glaminatrix formula and everything from them. It just takes a little longer to get their products, and it's a little harder to get them because they are such a small indie brand and they're based out of Australia, but I love them nonetheless, and I will continue to buy their products because they're so amazing. And then the Blend Bunny highlighter palette is beautiful. These shades look so gorgeous. The shifts, it looks so pretty on the cheeks. It leaves little fine shimmers, nothing intense. I don't feel like it's enhancing texture, but they're still pretty with these gorgeous shifts. I can't wait to try out the other highlighters in here. I do like the sheer cheek tint. It's pretty, it's buildable, it's easy to work with, and I'm happy that I have it. I'm happy I got it in the box, and I'll continue to use it. I could see myself, you know, getting other colors in this because I do like the formula. I also think the graphic liners from ColourPop are really easy to use. They fully dried down. They didn't get like dry or crumbly, even though I layered some of them up to like get a little bit more intensity with the color, but they were so easy to use, glide on. It's just such a simple addition to like my makeup steps to just add a little bit of color liner to any look, and I love these pastel shades that I got. So these are really good. I'm really enjoying these, and they're more on the affordable end if you're looking for graphic liners in different colors. ColourPop is where it's at, and I think that was all the products, right? Oh, the Uma powder, I almost forgot. It's really nice. It makes my skin feel so soft, and it looks so smooth and like diffused. Like it definitely like made my pores look less visible. I just think the color is a little dark for me. And I like the component. The only thing is you can't get the powder to go back inside. Once it's out, it's out. So don't twist it too much like I did. I see myself getting the lighter color in the future just because I think that will be better for my under eyes. But it works for the rest of my face. It's just a little bit on the darker side and warmer side. But that was my thoughts on all of these products. This is the look that I came up with, and I really enjoyed filming this video. But you guys will have to let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think? Have you tried any of these products? I would love to hear from all of y'all. And if you're new here and you enjoy this video and you like a lot of fun, colorful makeup content, you like a lot of indie makeup, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. I'd love to have you here. Also, don't forget to check out the description below. I will link all the products where you can find them, the rest of the makeup that I'm wearing on my face. I will also have other videos of mine you might be interested in watching, and I will also have my contact and social media platforms. I'm also on Instagram as Breezy Lifestyle and Breezy_Beauty. If you want to join my Instagram fam, I do post a lot of different content there as well. But guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, for being here, supporting me, loving on me. I really appreciate y'all so much, and I just hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world, and I'm just sending you all so much light and love. But until next time, bye guys.